Yeah.
All right, so let's make a formal introduction for our listeners. Good afternoon, Tommy. My name is Claudio, and I'm calling you from Washington, D.C., from the studio of Fairfax City. We are very
Hi,
humble and
Claudio.
grateful that Tommy Betzler accepted our invitation to a show. Guten Morgen.
Good morning, Claudio.
Thank you.
Tommy
So,
and Anke, the best half part of my life.
the best
Anke.
part, yeah. Anke and Peacock, that was the beginning.
Right.
But Anke came after. Peacock was before.
Yeah, okay.
I was before.
Ah, yeah, that's right. So let's go from the beginning with the pandemic. People want to take the vaccine. Some people don't want to take the vaccine. All the concerts have been canceled. Life, was affected for everybody. How you holding up? How you doing, man? How COVID has affected your life?
Wie wurde das, wie hat es dein Leben beeinflusst?
I love playing live normally. For a musician, it's normal to play live, to love to play live. But we lost 2, 3, 4 concerts last year, and we start beginning another career in Switzerland and in France. And it was just the beginning on the Klaus Schulze festival in Nantes. It's an Atlantic coast in France. It was just, and it had, and we had played 10, 12 concerts in France, and fucking Corona, everything's cancelled. But now we have said, okay, next year, 2 years less, but next year we will do the shows again. Yeah, this guy in Switzerland, every day he asks when you can come to Switzerland next year.
Yeah.
When you can come, every day he asks, and I said this year no chance, maybe end of the year, and that's what we hope so, that we can go to Switzerland end of the year. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the sooner. So we'll know. It won't be any concert in the summer in Germany. No, everything is canceled in Germany.
Yes, we are able to do concerts, but it was so short time, so that the culture, and especially for the electronic music, had no chance to organize something. There's now normally we have in Germany there's one big electronic concert. This is the Electronic Circus, which would start in September normally, but it was cancelled due to the fact that we don't know how it's going on. The incidence is already rising back again. So we had an incidence of 5.8 in the last week. Now we are back on an incidence of around about 15. So it's going up back because of this Delta virus. But what Tommy wants to say, maybe it can help a little bit with the English, is we had this fucking Corona situation, and we can't do any concerts, so we have to decide whether we will mess up, and but we decided to say, okay, stay calm, stay slowly, keep home, and do all the things to get to be happy and to avoid any illness. So that's what we do. We have to get back to our home. We stayed at home. It doesn't go out. It was closed, everything of the other side. But it was okay, and he did fine with it, not to play. He tried a lot and tries to train a lot. But so now we were waiting for any chance to get a concert, and I think they will start through maybe in autumn. But at the moment, all are looking at like rabbits for the uprising incidents. So
we need
don't
to
know
wait.
what's happening.
We get our second shot next week.
Next week.
Next week.
We are vaccinated. Tommy's vaccinated, and me too.
About 5 months ago. Yeah, I got by 4 months ago. So
yeah, we had a lot of problems in Germany because they ordered too late the vaccination material, and so we started in January only for the very old persons over 80, and in April we got the chance to vaccinate him, and our doctor said, okay, if I vaccinate him, I will do the same for you. So he will be vaccinated on Monday, on Wednesday. So then we are through, and hopefully.
And on Wednesday I go in hospital because I got a bad shoulder.
Yeah.
Most operation on the shoulder. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you need to stay healthy, my friend.
Yes.
Everybody, so we can hear your music again, you know?
Yeah.
It's perfect timing.
That's what Michael said. Michael said, my boys are waiting 2 years for music for me. That's what Michael said.
Yeah.
And we said, Michael, come on. We want to make some music. Yeah.
So now they have to wait for a little bit for Tommy. Maybe we hope that it's in 2 or 3 months he will be back on the drums.
I got you. And you mentioned why Switzerland? Switzerland will open before Germany?
Yeah.
Or the situation in Switzerland?
The problem is in Europe that they will change. The situation is changing every week. So that's what it makes difficult to plan anything.
And Switzerland is not Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, but they are in the middle of, so they take the advantage of all we do. We are not quite sure what Switzerland is doing about opening. But for an example, we had Spain was very, very good in the last time, but now the incidents are rising up again. So it's again, since starting tomorrow, it is back again a high risk area. So you need to, if you come back from holidays, and Spain is one of the first holiday countries for Germans. They all have to, when they come back from their holidays later than Sunday, they all have to go to quarantine for 5 days. And then they have to test, and then if the test is okay, they can go back to work. So it's not so easy what's going on, and it's an up and down in the moment. Every week's everything new, and it's not easy.
I understand.
To plan anything, because
it's not right. If you plan vacation and you connect with your work, you cannot know when you're coming back, and if you will get sick in Spain, and it's very difficult. So. Where, in your case, tell me, were you born like in a musical family? When you began, with your first instrument was drums, or were you doing something different before, when you growing up, when you were a little kid?
No, I'm a drummer from the first moment on. I'm a drummer. Yeah. And and in school I had lessons in a drum school, and I know when I finish school, I go straight to this school and study drumming, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I finish school and go study drumming and orchestra music, the timpanis and all this stuff. That was my thing, but I didn't finish the studio because I start cooking.
start earning money.
I was a very poor student for years. I didn't have any money, and then I start cooking, and it works. And I get my own money. Yeah, sure. And I never learned how to cook, but I do it einfach. So and I did everyone. But in the music business, I got all of them. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
But it is to say there was from his family, none of his family, neither father nor mother nor sister are musicians.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah. None of them. So nobody knows where it comes from.
But what kind of, back in the day when you were in the equivalent of high school in German, it's called the gymnasium. And what kind of music were you listening at the time? Were you listening Genesis? Tangerine Dream?
Genesis was my band. Yeah, Genesis from the first day on. And Peacock was a copy of Genesis. I worked at this concert agency in Frankfurt, and we did 2 Klaus Schulze concerts. And I said, that's it. I was 16 or something like this, and I heard Klaus Schulze the first time. And this is my music, yeah. And so I had the chance to hear them all. To work in this concert agency, I hear a lot of concerts. And Michael said the English band where I learned how to cater was Manhattan Transfer. They came and they had their own caterer. I said, that's my business. And I heard them, and Genesis was my band, and Klaus Schulze from the first day on. And I'm still in my heart. I'm a Motorhead musician, yeah, and I love loud music, and I did more than 100 concerts with Lenny Motorhead. So this was my music too. On one side, the Genesis and the slow things, and the Klaus Schulze, and on the other side, Motorhead and Bon Jovi. Yeah.
What about Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd? No.
I did the last tour in Europe. I did Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah. Definitely the last German tour. It was 2 gigs in France, and that was the last time they were on stage in Europe. And I did the whole tour, and we canceled the last 2 shows. John Bonham was fucked. Yeah. He was during the tour. John Bonham was so lazy, and we said, and B12 shots and B12, and we tried to keep him alive, to keep him back to life, and it was no chance to get. The last show, we gave him 20 bananas to have some medicine, to have some vitamins in the blood, but the bananas doesn't work as well. During the concert, he fall down from the seat. During the concert, it was in Nuremberg.
Yes.
In Nuremberg, yeah.
Nuremberg, yeah.
A whole lot of love, and John Bonham was falling down. Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you? So when did you open the catering business? That was after the Peacock days?
Yeah, and after we got Klaus Schulze, I played with Klaus Schulze in Austria, in Linz, the Stahl Symphony concert, this big one, and we go on tour in Brussels, and then after this, where we've been in the studio with Peacock, and after this, I said, boys, I'm off, and I went in my own business. Yeah, so 82.
And then so you had the catering business, and you served so many musicians, man.
I did them all.
All of them, right?
All of them, yeah. The first year, Who, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin. And,
my God.
I think it's I think it's easier to ask who wasn't on our list.
The only musician I know I didn't work for was Paul McCartney.
Yeah, no, three. Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, and ABBA. These are the 3.
I was ready to. Tommy, come to Copenhagen. You closest. You get all the ABBA stuff. We go on tour 6 months, and we all went to Copenhagen to the airport and get new clothes and jackets, and we are ready for ABBA tour, and then it was cancelled. Yeah, it just happened sometimes. It happened 2-3 times that we had new
for a tour, and it was cancelled forever. Yes,
but I have not even musicians. I did Steffi Graf, Boris Becker, and I cook for them too. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did them. And politicians, all the good politicians in Germany. Willy Brandt, one of the best politician in Germany. Chancellor Brandt, and I cook for them as well. Yeah.
Wow. And so did you with all these people? Did you end up taking pictures?
No.
No. So this time it was.
At that time, there was a no-go.
No-go.
You don't do photos behind the stage.
It was like a bad party. Everything's in the kitchen, and what's in the kitchen, it doesn't get out of the kitchen. No one is interested in. They all want to know what's happened in the kitchen, but everyone, no. Today it's the others. Yeah. Today they all want to know what's happened in the kitchen, but not with me. Yeah.
It stay there, doesn't go down.
Until today, we don't talk about it. There are so many stories we had to tell. I think we're often, Tommy was often asked to write a book. But no. Let's think about it. No, we don't.
No, because people will sue you. You know, all the bands will sue you if you tell details. You know.
Yes, so we had the idea to write the book, to send it to the persons that are mentioned, and then as a whole, what do you pay if you, so that we don't publish it? But no, we don't do it.
Yeah, if I was, I can write a book about Joe Cocker. Yeah, but we have stories with Joe. Yeah? And I can write a book about Tina Turner, stories with Tina.
Wow.
The first Tina Turner tour, there were more people on the stage in the audience. Yeah. Like so small clubs.
So when I visit you in Frankfurt, you can tell me a story, but I will not be recording, so it will stay here.
It explode the interview, yes.
They all ask me about write a book, and now a good friend of us, he's in the meanwhile, a good friend of us, he's a film maker, film producer. He follows me. He wanted to make a film about Thorsten Quaeschning, and Thorsten said, no. Look at this guy over there. It's Tommy Betzler. Ask him. You can make a film of him, and come to me, and we talk. And these guys follow me 3.5 years now, and he films everything. And now the film goes in the cinemas.
Really?
Betzler, yeah.
1 hour film.
1 hour film about my life. So I don't write a book.
If you do, it's in German, but we are trying, maybe we will do it for in an English version as well. So we have to translate it. Yeah. But if you want to know stories about his life, ask him. Look at the film. But currently, it's not live.
So let's go back to the beginning, Tommy. So how? Feel free to elaborate how Peacock came together. How you decided to form the band and everything.
We formed the band. I formed the band with actually Klaus, with my bass player. We are together, and we don't go to the army. We had this.
Yeah, this is
what do you call it? If you don't go to the army.
This is a kind of if you don't do you have in Germany you have had two versions. If you have the one is if you're 18 or around about 20 as a man, you have to go to the army, or you can do something instead, something social, social service instead of an army service. So that's what Tommy did together with the bass player, was Axel, and also the keyboarder Rolf. He was he's doing the social service as well.
Old friends, and we come together and had a room, and we after we went to school. I was in the school with Schule.
He worked in school for disabled people.
Disabled. There I met Anka's sister first time. I met Anka's sister. Then her mother, and then she.
It's about the band, not about me.
and we did, we tried to get good musicians in Darmstadt, a good guitar player, and the Peacock changes often the musician. And the first Peacock were the Axel and me. And Rolf, and then
Robbie,
in this time we make a demo tape in a studio here in Darmstadt, with this musician, and we don't think that we demo tapes. We get a record deal, yeah. But this demo tape is running around, and Klaus Schulze gets one of these, and he said, "Okay, let us do it. We'll have this band." And then I'm.
But you have to say before it was we had this mailing with the demo tapes, but at this time Rolf, the keyboarder, and Robbie and the singer Günther, they quit. Robbie was doing another band and doing his own stuff. Ralph was started studying medicine, and Günther was
so I got the record deal and now no band. So I must reform a new band shortly to get to studio, and that's what we do. Good musicians together, and then get a record deal. Let us go in the studio, and that's so it becomes Peacock. Yeah.
How many records do you did with Peacock? How many recorded?
Two.
Only two? Yeah.
Only two. Yeah.
And the time that you guys were selling a lot of vinyl at the time?
Sorry again?
Were you guys selling vinyl at the time? People were buying your music?
It was good verkauft.
Yeah. Our problem was the record company. At the same time, our release date become the band called Ideal. It's a German band from Berlin, and this was Neue Deutsche Welle, the new Deutsche Welle. Stay auf Berlin. I don't know if you ever heard Ideal.
No.
Never heard it before.
It's a new German wave.
New wave.
No, new German wave.
Yeah.
And
this band goes bad.
There's also start of this area of this kind of music in
millions.
Germany.
They send millions, and the record company is just doing just Ideal, and they forget us. Yeah.
The problem was that at the first record there were 5 releases from IC at the same time, and Ideal was the one that goes through like a rocket, and the rest was was behind. And so that's what the record company does is they go with one which is
selling the most
the top one. So the other one was lost.
But still, it's still, you can buy the records all over the world. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And everyone knows Peacock. Yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah.
And then that was I have to see see with Peacock was way ahead of this time, right? If I don't tell you that the record was done 40 years ago, and I put the CD into the car when I'm driving, and you would tell, man, this is very good music. And then I tell you 50 years ago, no way, nobody will believe it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's what I'm the only one in this band who makes still music. The rest is no one makes music again. Yeah, Peter, the keyboarder.
Yeah.
But he makes
a kind of carnival hits.
Carnival hit
and new classic pop songs.
But no one else makes music, still music, and I'm the only one in this business, in this music, in this.
Yeah.
And everyone says coming from Peacock. That's absolutely.
Were you touring with Peacock? Were you guys touring in just in Germany or in Europe as well?
Yeah, no, just Germany.
Just Germany?
Yeah. Small clubs.
Small club, yeah.
Hamburg,
Berlin. Not so often, not so much concerts. No. Yeah.
Man,
not enough to earn money so that you can live from.
Yeah. We all want to. We're professional. So if you want to be professional musicians, you must get money. But we didn't do it. It didn't work. Yeah. So I started the catering business. That's it. Yeah.
To make the money. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Man,
And I made I did the first two is Rainbow, and the Who telex 2.5 meters long. That's what they want in dressing room. Yeah, and that was money for me. It was 3,000 marks per show. Yeah, 3,000 marks for a show. Catering in the dressing room.
That's pretty good.
At that time, yes.
At the time, of course.
Grateful Dead, 8,000 marks in the dressing room. 8,000, because Jerry Garcia, the whole family, the dogs and the teenagers and the children. Grateful Dead was the whole family, and we cooked for them. It was amazing. Grateful
Wow.
Dead. Yeah.
I think Grateful Dead. Yeah. No stories about bands. So stories about you.
Sorry about me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, I interviewed Michael Ruther a couple of days ago. Rother. I don't know how you pronounce it in German.
Okay.
Ruther. He sent his regards. He knows who you are. Yeah, he's a very good person too.
Yes, sure.
I told him. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to be talking to Tom in a couple of days." He said, "Oh, send my regard. I know him very well." Michael Ruther. He's also doing music too. And so then, right? Yeah. So from so how you have your the Peacock band, and then you have your business. And then you begin, doing collaboration with Klaus Schulze. How you manage all the things together, or you needed to with the catering business, you left the music for a while because you were making more money in the catering business as a musician, right? So you needed to make money, right?
Yeah, I get some with Klaus. I get some of the money. That was okay. Yeah. I work on a stagehand and roadie for Klaus. That was money enough. But my own business comes first. After 2 years, my own business comes first. Yeah, because it never ends. Mike Oldfield Europe tour. Yeah, and so I didn't have any more time to make music again. Yeah, so I must do my catering job. Yeah.
But when the catering business was just in Germany, or you needed to go with the band everywhere?
No, not just. I do England. I was the first German caterer in England. At this time it was not so easy, and we did France and Italy and just Scandinavia. Yeah. I did Norway always in winter when we have 3-4 meters snow, right? Always in winter. Yeah, but not just Europe. Yeah, I want to go. Mike Oldfield wants me to go to Japan, but I said no. Yeah. We did 3.5, 4 months. Mike Oldfield was enough. Yeah.
Man, you can. Now I understand why people ask you to write a book, because you have so many stories. Now I understand. Wow, unbelievable! But you couldn't take picture with them, right, behind the scenario, but you were right there with them. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's like a party. You met everyone sitting in the kitchen. That's it. Yeah,
of course.
Family. And after
we don't have the pictures, but we have it in our memory.
Yeah.
Here.
After 1 week on tour, you know everyone, and you know what he's like to eat and he's like to drink, and I'm the mother of the family. Yeah, that's it. And that's my job.
My God.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your relationship with Klaus, and how was to work with Klaus Schulze and play drum with him and everything. Feel free to elaborate on whatever you want to say about that. How was the relationship with Klaus? And
Klaus was
Crazy guy.
well, rehearsal when we had in Vincent in his studio, and we when I came to Vincent, I said, what do you want to do today? Wait, Klaus is coming soon. It was 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah,
And I said, okay, I first I have some Indians, and then I start putting up my drums, and then I can do the rehearsal. I can start the rehearsal. Okay, Klaus is coming. When is Klaus coming? Every day, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. So Klaus was a night.
Really, a night owl? Night owl?
Night owl, yes.
Just, and I get tired at 11, 12 o'clock, and Klaus is coming. So we start playing at 12 and ending at 5 in the morning. So every day the same.
In this time of rehearsal, he has to change his complete life from starting in the morning 8 working till 11 in the evening, something like that, to having with Klaus the rehearsals the night and sleeping all day long.
Too much sun. I need it dark. Always when it was dark, Klaus is coming for rehearsals. But it was fun. Every night it was fun. Yeah. Two crazy guys make some noise. Yeah. The whole city of Vincent is hearing our music because it was louder. Every hour it was loud. Yeah. But Klaus was Klaus. Yeah. No one. Yeah.
But from my side, just so to say, I was very young when Klaus and Tommy made music together, and when I came there, it was every time it was easygoing. There was no stress. Klaus was a total relaxed person.
Yeah.
There was sometimes he had ideas to get crazy about something, and we said, are you going crazy now? Because he said, just an example, he wasn't with me, but they were, he had bought a Bentley from England, also left driving, and he was on the motorway to Hamburg.
This was Klaus's Bentley, old 3.5 tons, big English car,
an old timer. And they started to drive with the motor on the motorway to Hamburg, and he was going crazy because they are so slow. They only drive 80 and 80 is miles per hour, and 80 is I don't know what it is in Germany. It's around 130 or 140 kilometers, and he thought it's 80 kilometers, but not miles per hour. So. And he's going crazy and getting loud, and they're driving too slow. That's what he's hassling about. But everything was totally relaxed.
Yeah. And if there is Klaus' hometown, and there is a studio, and there are the street, and there is a field, and you must go there around the field to come to his house. And Klaus always nachts drives through the field
with his Bentley.
No
respect at all.
A mice field. Always baff. Yeah. Every night the same. Yeah. It was crazy, absolutely crazy guy, and a lovely crazy guy.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I would never have the opportunity to meet him, obviously, but I have bought a lot of records. He's one of the pioneers, in the electronic music, him and Tangerine Dream and all the people that play with them, there are so many, but I like Peter Baumann too, Michael Honing, and then Manuel Goshin. They're all this era, from the 70s about there. Very good music. Your stuff, I see it much better than the music that play nowadays, That's one of the reasons I opened the radio, because I wanted to interview all these musicians as a legend for the future, you know?
I was very young when I met Klaus the first time, at 22 or something like this. And I never thought in my life that 40, 50 years later, I always talk about Klaus again.
This time.
Yeah. He followed me my whole life.
The whole life.
Yeah.
Like a marriage.
Yeah.
Like a second marriage.
It's a kind of, yes.
Yeah.
No,
but we had 36 marriage day last week. Yeah. And we are 44 years together. Believe me. Yeah. She was 15. So my whole life, Anka and Klaus Schulze for me the whole life.
But I'm still there. I'm visible.
Anka is still there.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. So, and then you appear in 2 albums, right? The Dig It, the bonus DVD, and the Jubilee edition in '97, right? That's the only. But you play. So that's the two. I think the only 2 records that the name appear. But you play with a lot more stuff like that, right?
Ja.
You
know.
Also du warst auf der Ticket und auf der Jubilee.
Ticket und überall, ja. Ich war, but it was not, in this time, I played Klaus Schulze and my Peacock, and that's it. And after 10 years, I start coming again. He goes on like this. Yeah. I made 12, 15 records in the last.
Ja, das geht jetzt die Schulze-Zeit.
Also Schulze-Zeit, yeah.
Only Klaus. He's just talking about what's happening in the last 10 years. Yeah. So Klaus was just these 2, but there's one big thing that wasn't recorded. It was the Stahl Symphony in Linz. It was a live concert, a big live concert.
You ever heard the Stahl Symphony?
Have you heard about it?
No.
Klaus Schulze Stahl Symphony in Linz. It's on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube. Stahl
yeah, I can check it out. Yeah.
It's called Stahl Symphony. And that's a real good live video from this concert.
Yeah, it was Klaus on stage, and Tommy was with a lot of percussion, drums, and so on the balcony on the other side. So they had like a battle in between.
I can send you the Stahl Symphony on Facebook. I'll send
you the link.
Give you a link. That's a fantastic concert. That is following it my whole life. Yeah, Stahl Symphony.
Was
Steel Symphony.
Steel Symphony.
Was Klaus was good to give credit to the other people that play with him, or he was kind of selfish? Because some musicians, they say it's about whatever, Peter Frampton. And then Peter Frampton, whatever, doesn't want to put the name or the credit.
Yeah.
This guy was my drummer, that guy was my keyboard player. He was good in that sense?
No.
He didn't want to give.
No. What? Had some credits. He did. Yes, he did.
Michael Schrief, yeah.
No, it was a question if he's good for his musicians or not.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he was good. He was a good guy, and he was a good friend. So
this
was very close.
This was not Klaus. This was Kari Müller, his manager. Kari Müller makes things like this.
Yeah, but Klaus was fine with it always. No, I think it was always fine to have a contact with him, and he was always crediting.
That's good. And then the two concerts that I know is the one in 1980 called, I think, Ars Electronic Festival.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's the one.
This is the one.
That's the one. I got you. And the other one is the 1/8 in Forest National in Brussels, in Belgium.
Brussels, right?
Yeah.
With Manuel Götzig. With Manuel.
Yeah. I'm waiting for him to call me back, Manuel. I want to interview him too.
Yeah.
Manuel.
Manuel.
Manuel is a very good person too. I like him. Yeah. I never met him, but we were trying to work at a date to interview.
If you want to speak to Manuel, you must speak to Ilona.
Yeah,
Ilona,
that's his wife, right?
His girlfriend, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is she like a movie director or film director, right? Or that was his first wife? No.
No. Ilona is his girlfriend.
What she's doing? Film? I don't know we don't know the business.
Yeah.
Her business. What she's doing.
She's a good girlfriend and manager of Manuel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go through her before I talk
Yeah,
to
it's better to go to her than Same with me.
Now I know the trick, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask the girls. Always the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
This
man,
one worked without me.
huh? Sorry.
As I said, this one, the interview between you and Tommy, this worked without me, so I'm not necessary.
No, you're good. So,
Yeah, that's
so the Arts Electronica Festival is the one that is very, very famous in YouTube. Yeah, I know what I'm talking. Yeah. My God, man. And you get any royalties for the click in YouTube and stuff like that? Or no? No. But that's kind of stealing for musician. I don't understand. You know.
Yeah, I think at this time it was a credit to play with Klaus, and he's sure he got paid for it. But any credits afterwards or royalties afterwards, I think nobody thought about that at this time. So
at the time, yeah.
And Klaus today is not. I don't think that he's just looking for something like that. He doesn't control his payments for himself, so he's not quite sure that that someone is not paid or doesn't get anything from this. I think I think he has no idea anymore.
Yeah, I got you. Feel free to elaborate on your friendship with Thorsten. Thorsten interviewed him like 4 months ago when I think the guys called that the Picture Palace Music.
Yeah.
How that came together? How you end up meeting Thorsten and everything?
Yeah, on this Schulze.
It was in Germany. We have kind of an it's called Schallwelle Award. Schallwelle is a little group that has contributed to support electronic music in Germany. And they have an award every year in which they give a prize to the best CD or the best actor of electronic music. It's every year the same. And one prize is every year is a lifetime award. And we were invited by the secretary of Klaus that in 1 year, I think it was in 2011 or 12, I don't know, can't remember. It was the year when Klaus received this lifetime award, but Klaus was not able to come. And so his secretary, his friend, Stedner, he said, "Oh, come on, Tommy. What about come with me? Let us meet there and have a good time, and we will celebrate this event with Klaus."
After such a long time, was no contact.
So there's one person who has contact with Klaus in this time, and so yeah, that's when we went there, and that's what Tommy told. Before we started with the interview, we came there and there was a group of persons standing around, and they saw Tommy and said, "Oh, it's Tommy Betzler. What are you doing here?" It was 30 years after his last concert, and then with that there was the organizer of this electronic circus festival what we have in Germany, and normally in September. He had made the connection between Tommy and Thorsten. He said, "You don't know each other, or you know each other?" "No, we don't." So that's when they got together, and then it was the discussion about a concert, because Picture Palace Music in this time was getting an award at this festival as well, not festival, it's this event. And then it was clear that they will play on this electronic circus festival in September, and so it was born the idea to have Tommy on stage, and that was the idea to come back. It was the first time that Tommy comes back on stage, and later on we go directly to the studio with Thorsten.
and this was the first time I met Harald Groskopf again since 30 years. Yeah, Harald told me, yeah, and Robert Schröder, you know Robert Schröder, the other IC musician, Robert Schröder?
No.
No, you must.
I know Harold. I know Harold because I interviewed Harold Groskopf like 3 months ago. But I don't know the other person. They were musicians for the IC as well.
Yeah.
Robert Schröder. It was a good friend of Klaus for years. Klaus, they lived together. Klaus and Robert Schröder. Remember this name? Yeah, Robert Schröder. He was the first RC artist ever. Yeah. Robert Schröder.
I need to look it up. Is he still alive?
Yeah. I got a new CD last week. I got a new CD from him. Yeah, he lives in Aachen. It's near the French border. Yeah, it's a very nice guy. Guckst du nach dem Robert? Yeah. It was Robert Schröder. I sent you the name. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to look it up because I forgot the name, but they were. Yeah, I will need to. The other person that was. Yeah, I remember now. The other person that were also, they were big players in the IC label was they called themselves Software. I think it was Peter Merger and Michael Betzler. I don't probably you don't know him, but
Michael Weiser, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Weiser, ja, genau. Michael Weiser.
And Merger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was later. This was at a later time. This was later than Tommy and Robert.
Yeah.
Robert was one. Robert, and it was Ashra Temple. I think these were those at the same time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wrote it in the chat, the name.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, remember the first person you mentioned, the French one that was the one in the first person that you mentioned that you showed me the CD.
Laurent Schieber.
Laurent.
Yeah. Feel free to put the name here. Feel free to put the name.
Yeah.
I can get it. So and then with Thorsten, you did recordings together. Any albums or live concert?
In Netherlands, 2, 3, 4.
We had a live concert. The first electronic circus. It was 2 in the Netherlands, and there was one big one in Berlin. Yeah.
So on YouTube, Picture Palace Music on stage. We were 12 men on stage.
3 drummers.
12 men, 3 drummers. Absolute unbelievable. Yeah. 12 men and 3 drummers on stage. And the audience were
loud. It was so loud.
One of the biggest band act I ever seen in my life. 12 guys on stage. And absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. 3 drummers. Yeah. Picture Palace Music. It's on YouTube. It's always on YouTube. Yeah.
I need to. I will need to check it out. And you. And then the other thing you did was. Then you collaborated with Michael Brückner, right?
Yeah. My friend Michael Brückner. Yeah. He's next to me. He's because Darmstadt and the next is they all were in Berlin and everywhere. But Michael is in Mainz. It's next to me. That was fantastic. Yeah. And Michael,
how the two of you met? How you met Michael?
Yeah, it's a YouTube met. Yeah, it's a Facebook. It's a Facebook friendship.
I think the story is that Michael had a sofa concert, a little concert in North Rhine-Westphalia somewhere, and met again these electronic circus guys. So maybe they could be interesting for you as well because they do a lot for the scene. And they had the idea when the concert was finished, they sat together and they said to Michael, "Hey, Michael, it was great, but we think you have to collaborate with another musician, and we have an idea for you. So what about, do you know Tommy Betzler?" And he said, "No, I don't know Tommy Betzler." And then he, "Who is it?" And then so they described him and said, "Oh, you have to, he's quite near to your hometown, so try to get in contact with him." And so yes, why not? And so at least it was, I can't remember it very, but at least it was so that he contacted me and said, I want to have a contact with Tommy. I should play with him something, maybe we can do something together. I said, "Why not? I will ask him." And then we made a date via Facebook, and then we met together in Marion for a concert. And yeah, and then so the idea started to do something together. And you see the poster in the background of Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the posters. This is one of the cover from the second CD.
Yeah. The one behind him, behind. Yeah.
Yeah, from behind Tommy. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I need to get the stuff. I need to buy them. Michael is going to be. I interviewed Michael twice already, and we became very good friends. Michael's a very good person, and we get along very well. And Michael's the one who put me in touch with other people, so I'm very grateful. And he, on Facebook, he created another website for my radio, and so he's a very good person. So
Michael is too good for this world. Michael is such a lovely guy. He's fucking too good for this world. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a very good person. We get along very well, you know.
Yeah.
Because as I say, he going to be sending me music in a couple of weeks, because I think it takes a while with the postal office being little by little opening up, so it takes a while. But he's a very good person. He has helped me out a lot. And please, he's a very good musician. So now I understand who the French, Laurent how you pronounce Schreiber?
Sheba. Laurent Schreiber. Yeah.
Yeah. French, yeah.
Try in YouTube.
I will look it up. And he plays. He played keyboards, right? He's a.
Yeah. Try to contact him. He's such a famous guy. Yeah, and a fantastic musician. Yeah.
Yeah. And where he live, in France or in Germany?
In France, in Mulhouse, near the German and Swiss border.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah. So another question. So looking back in your life, Tommy, you have done well in the world of kind of electronic music. But if you can name like 3 major influences in your life, anyone in particular that you want to mention? Obviously, Klaus Schulze was a hero of yours, right? But any major influences in your life with the music you have developed?
As a drummer, Phil Collins. Yeah, absolutely. As a drummer, Phil Collins. What else? Eric Clapton. What a guy! Yeah, a world star, such a famous star. And he said, "Tommy knows what to give me. Can I have a butter bread?" and something like this. As in, fantastic guy. Eric Clapton.
Wow.
David Bowie, the famous David Bowie, the unbelievable person I've ever met in my life.
Really?
David Bowie. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, never met a guy like him. Absolutely, amazing. Yeah.
Impressing, very impressing person.
Yeah.
He has an aura. I'm not thinking about our. I'm not.
Him, that's such an aura. I never.
We are both not esoteric, but you feel this person. Yeah. You felt this person when it came in.
Yeah. When my girls make the dressing room ready, and they make the dressing room, and I said, "Oh, I don't see him, but I feel him." And I said, "Girls,
he must
finish the dressing room. David is coming." and he come on the corner. You can feel him. Yeah, it's absolute. And just
It's unexplainable, but it was the same. Not only us, we have
two guys I met in my life, Bowie and Elton John. You can feel him around the corner. Oh, Elton is coming. Yeah.
Wow.
They had such a
so much energy.
energy.
Yeah. He didn't. I have seen. So where I live here, I see close to 30 concerts a year. So I have seen a lot of people because where I live, every band comes this town. But David Bowie, I never saw David Bowie, unfortunately. He passed away, and I never saw him play live. Of course, I have like 10, 15 CDs from him, but I never saw him playing live, unfortunately.
But you must know a guy who is as famous as Bowie, Carlos Santana. Santana is. I did hundreds of concerts with Santana. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a nice person too. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I have seen Santana many times already. He's very good. So
we went in the eastern part of Germany. The wall is still
was still wall.
No one wants to go. No one wants to go to Eastern Berlin, and they all tell Tommy, go with Carlos to Eastern Berlin. Yeah, that was fun. Carlos and his Buddy Miles. You know Buddy Miles? Yeah. Yeah,
that's big guy.
That's Buddy Miles, the drummer of Jimi Hendrix. Buddy Miles.
I know the name. I never met the guy.
Just one story, one Buddy Miles story in Eastern Berlin. He was hands like this, a guy like this, and we go to the breakfast, and he said, "Tommy, what do we have breakfast?" And I take the breakfast card in the hotel in Eastern Berlin, as say, Buddy, eggs, scrambled eggs, dozen
pancakes,
pancakes,
European breakfast,
and it was the whole list. And I said, and he said, "Okay, all of this," and he wants all of this.
He ordered all the complete list of the breakfast cards.
He ordered the complete list. Yeah, the table was like this, and Buddy had fun. He said, "Yes, that's my breakfast." The whole table was full of stuff. That's a Buddy Miles story I never forget in my life. Yeah, Buddy Miles. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I got hundreds of stories like this.
So you mentioned Phil Collins. Have you ever met him?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Yeah.
You met him?
Once.
Just once. I did 5, 6, 7 Genesis concerts, but I met him once. Yeah.
Once in personally.
Yeah. In Frankfurt. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice guy. Strange English guy. Yeah.
Genesis is going to be touring here in November and December.
Okay.
Genesis doing like 20 shows.
Oh, yeah.
So so I'm going to see. I'm seeing them like 4 times.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, Genesis always.
Okay.
Yeah. And I interview. My first interview was with a guy who used to play guitar with him, and then that was the first person who gave me a break at the beginning. Nobody knew the radio, and I was sending a lot of email. Nobody was reply back, and I say, I talked that Steve Hackett is the person, right? My first interview. And I say, Steve, this radio is going to be good. I want to interview a lot of people. It's the pandemic. People must be at home. I will never charge anything for my radios. They are going to be free for everybody in the whole world, for people to enjoy music. And Steve Hackett said, yeah, no problem. I will give the interview. And that's everything started. And then, 3 interviews after that, I got another break. A person who doesn't give interviews to anybody is Anthony Phillips, who used to play the guitar with Genesis before
Genesis.
Steve joined the band, and he in the UK. He's another very, very good person as well.
yeah. But let me tell you something. The best Genesis music is Steve Hackett solo. The Steve Hackett solo tours. He plays the old Genesis. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Steve Hackett without Genesis, absolutely fantastic.
yeah. He's doing the revisiting Genesis, and I have seen him many times. He's a very good person. Very good music. Yeah.
And
what about Genesis with Peter Gabriel?
Yeah,
My favorite.
my absolute favorite. Lamb Lies Down is my absolute favorite. Yeah.
In the meantime,
My famous, my absolutely Genesis album is Trick of the Tail. Los Endos. Yeah,
Los
Trick
Endos.
of the Tail is at my, but then Lamb Lies Down on Broadway with Peter Gabriel. Yeah. And Peter Gabriel solo, unbelievable. Yeah.
You met Peter?
No. But let me say to Steve Hackett, if you hear Hackett solo, you can hear what his influence in Genesis was. What he's doing with the Genesis music. Yeah. Without Hackett, Hackett is the soul of Genesis. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Steve and Tony Banks, who played keyboard, they didn't get along very well. What I heard.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. That is.
Hopefully one day I will have the opportunity to interview, Phil Collins with Steve Hackett. Phil Collins with Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks. Maybe one day I will have the opportunity to interview him already. But those are big names. I need to be calling from the BBC or something.
keep fingers crossed for this.
Yeah, that would be good. So are you working in? So now is your shoulder good now?
No. The operation will start on Thursday.
Thursday, the operation.
Tuesday, not
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I got my operation on Tuesday.
And then after that, how long will it take before you can go back to a couple weeks?
Weeks, 6 weeks, maybe 5-6 weeks before it works again. Yeah.
You need to go to rehabilitation, right? Rehab, yeah.
Because it hurts so much, yeah. Since weeks now, yeah. But and I'm getting old. That's it. Yeah.
No, you're good. Have you tried like a therapy with a good physical therapist, doing water?
Yeah, we tried everything before.
You tried everything? Yeah.
We have now two specialists asked, and we had. First of all, he had tried to do it with the therapy, several ones, but at least we have three opinions of the doctors, and also there's no chance to do it better than operation.
Yeah. Need to be surgery. Yeah. Well, hopefully, the whole world needs Tommy and Anki, then.
But yeah, Michael and my guitar player, yeah, Sammy David, the
third one,
the third one of
people of Brückner and friends, or what as it calls, broke now, Peacock.
Yeah.
Sammy David, the guitar player of Michael, it's the oldest friend I ever had. Yeah, we met us like this.
A little bit more.
Well, 11 years old. That was the first friend. Yeah. Well, now you have me as a friend too.
Yeah. Cool.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, if you want to hear us again at any time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need to. Hopefully the surgery will go well. Tommy, I'm quite sure your wife will take good care of you with good therapy, and we want to see you playing live again, man, playing the drums.
Yeah.
The whole world needs to listen more Peacock stuff, and plus electronic too with Michael Brückner. So.
Yeah. Michael Brückner, Peacock is, and with Laurent Schieber, this French guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I will look it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
this you will love him 100%.
Yeah.
And Robert Schröder.
Yeah, Robert Schröder. Yeah, I will check it out too. And I will. Well, I need to figure out when I'm going to go to Germany, because I know I'm going to Iceland, and then I was planning to go to I don't know, maybe like in October I would take like a week off when things open up and the COVID disappears, and then go there too, visit you guys.
The Frankfurt airport is just around the corner. Also, if you come to Frankfurt, we are there. No problem.
Thank you. Yeah, and Harold also invited me to Berlin, and then Lutz and Mario. Yeah, I got to know all these people. I've become a friend with them, so I need to visit all of them.
We think we will create a big come together.
Yeah, we need to. And I was thinking, I'm very serious about that. I want to do an electronic festival there. I have the idea here. I don't know if it's possible or not, but maybe I will need the help for Anki to help me out, organize that. I really want to do it. I'm very serious. It's a dream of mine.
Yeah, just talk about this also with Thorsten, because Thorsten did something like that 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was a swimming pool festival. It was in an old closed swimming center, and he did that. It was also 3 days. It was very funny, but not very much people, because Berlin has so many clubs and there is so many action in it. So maybe Berlin is not quite the right and perfect town for this. So, but discuss this with Thorsten. I think he has the idea and he knows what's going on in Berlin. He's sitting directly, and he's in Berlin, so I think he knows what's going on there.
I don't have the same chemistry and rapport with Thorsten. I don't know him like I know you guys, but Thorsten was kind of very professional to the question, and so I don't know that well.
Yeah,
I don't have the same rapport, the same chemistry with him. But maybe I will ask him.
Okay. Yes, but I think. Yeah, but I think we can ask him to help at any time if he's not in doing too much concerts for himself. I think he will be able to tell you who's in charge.
100%.
But the Schönwalder and Co. They are also in Berlin.
Yeah.
There is some guys more in Berlin to contact with Heinrich.
Yeah.
For example, I think let me just discuss with Tommy. I think there will be some more persons to discuss who can help you in the organization.
Organizer. Yeah.
And
if you need help, I'm always.
Yeah, and I also mentioned to Ulrich
where to ask. Where.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
That would be good to organize something.
Yeah. But Ulrich, as far as I know, he lives in London.
He's in London.
Ulrich,
he lives in London.
Yeah, he's in the UK, but he told me that in September he want to move back to Hamburg, the northern Germany. But he's in the UK now. He's in London now.
Okay.
And he's a very good person too. We talk like 2 hours. He's a very good person too. But you see,
crazy guy as well.
Oh, he's crazy. But Thorsten was, as I say, with Thorsten, I didn't feel the same chemistry, because I don't know. Maybe I'm quite sure Thorsten is a very good person. He's good, but he was too much business-like, so I didn't feel the same rapport.
I think Thorsten is how to say, he's a person that is he loves to be on stage, but I have this with Thorsten as well. When we see us, it's just, and we know us now for a very long time, and I see any one of the band of him, we come together and we said, okay, let's give it a hug. Thorsten is always some kind of a bit
Distance.
is on a distance, but I think it's it's his type. It's not that he don't like you, but he's always on a distance. A direct personal contact is not his business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you can
That's
ask
what I
him.
felt. Yeah.
I think maybe we'll be happy to support.
Yeah. Put an email together, and we'll call him directly to see if he's interested. And well, it was very nice talking to you guys. I'm quite sure we'll do a part 2 of this.
Yes,
We'll
No
do
problem. You have a lot of like work.
yeah, but I
Good,
definitely
Laura,
want to.
Shiva, and Laura.
Yeah, oh, I will call these people.
Yeah.
And I need to contact the rest of the Tangerine Dream people, like Jerome Frosty. I think I don't know, it's a lot of issues because Thorsten, I don't know who was telling me, but I think the second wife of Edgar Frosty controlled the rise of Tangerine Dreams. And
Yes.
I think some people now, the old people
Bianca.
that play in Tangerine Dream with Edgar Frosty they don't get along very well with I think it's Linda, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. This is Bianca. Bianca. She's controlling the
Bianca is the problem.
She's controlling the rights of Edgar everywhere. Also when they are on a concert when Thorsten and is playing Tangerine Dream, she's always there and doing keeping the rights for Edgar.
Good or bad,
I don't
know.
like the small Fröse. I don't like the small Fröse. Yeah.
This person.
This person. I don't like him. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one in the whole business. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I sent an email to Jerome Frosty, and Jerome say, yeah, we can do an interview, but let's not talk about Tangerine Dream. Talk about my music. So that I felt that was very weird. So I knew something was there. And
I think there happens that there was a little bit like a kind of a how to say, like a war between Bianca and him, Jerome, after the death of Edgar. It's a money testimony regarding the testimony and some things like that. That's what we heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But
but I think he's doing really interesting music. So why not talking with him about
his music is very good. Yeah,
his and not about Tangerine Dream. Yeah, and I think it's okay to have to act as a son from something popular, like someone popular like Edgar, to say, okay, I have my own way and I have my own steps and I don't follow my father and I'm not my father, and so why not?
Yeah. The other guy who I interviewed a couple of weeks ago was in the first 2 albums with Tangerine Dream was Steve Schroeder. It's the same last name. I don't know if it's the same last name.
Schroeder.
And the people that you mentioned.
It's the same last name, but but it's written a little. It's quite the same. It's a little bit. It's written a little bit different.
Okay.
I think this is Schroeder. It's O Y, and it's not O E.
Okay.
Like
that. All these people have so many stories, man.
Yeah, I think all the stories together it's a kind of a world as well.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, for me, the reason that I'm doing these interviews, Anke, is for future generation.
Yeah.
Somebody in 20 years from now will say, the little kids that are 15 will say, who was Tangerine Dream? Who was Peacock guys?
Yeah.
Who is this? Who is Genesis?
Yeah.
Well, all the interviews are preserved here on the internet for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, in Germany there are so many good musicians, especially
quite a lot.
Huh?
quite a lot good musicians. But Thorsten, I have another idea, because you're not only talking to Germans. There is, I don't know if you know about the Netherlands electronic scene.
No, I don't know. No.
It's really big, as well as the Brussels, Belgium. They have they have a concert there over there. There will be one at the 2nd of October in Eindhoven. There is one, and the organizer is Ron Boats, and he's a really good electronic musician as well. I write it in the chat. So if you have more interest, if you do want more interesting interviews, though, that's another line.
Hans Hermann Hesse.
Yes, Hans Hermann Hesse is 3H. He's the organizer of the German electronic circus of the festival. It's a festival. It's a big concert, one day starting at the afternoon at 2 p.m. going around about until midnight, and mostly 4 to 5 acts. Really interesting every year, but it won't happen this year because of Corona, and but it's planned for next year. And Ron Boats is doing something I'll write it down, in Eindhoven, Netherlands. Netherlands. I'm not quite sure how is it called at this time. It's normal. Yeah,
I'll write it down so I can feed the guy. But Ron Boots is just the organizer, or he's a musician too? No.
He is both. He is an organizer. He's a musician. He is a publisher. He's doing everything around about electronic music.
Yeah.
He has his own publishing shop. He's on online shop doing CDs and stuff, and has his own podcast. Really very active person. And I don't know, E-Day or E-Life is the name of the concert. He has had 2 ones, one in April and one in October. And I'm not quite sure which one is in April and which one is in October. But I think you will find it in the internet, and I think there will be also some shows to see.
Gotcha. We'll check it out. And the last question for the younger generation, the young people, they like electronic music or
Sorry, again?
No? The young generation, they still like electronic music, or no, not that much?
No, I think it's difficult. In my opinion, I think as you can see, it's mostly they are always the same persons, and they are always roundabout older than 40. And I think the problem is that we have a second kind of, as far as I know in Germany, we have a second kind of electronic music stream. But this is this is more technical, like techno or electronic beats. It's more the discotheque music. So what you have on the rave parties and so there is both. We have both, and this rave and techno and beat electronic music is more popular than this one than what we do, the classical Berlin school in Germany.
I understand. All right. Okay, great. Okay, thank you very much, Anki, again, and Tommy. It was a pleasure, and Quaeschning will do a follow-up interview. I will send you a link when I finish the recording, so you can post your. And then I will reach out to the people that you mentioned here on the chat, Anki, and then hopefully everything goes well with your operation, Toby, next week, and with everyone. Hopefully I will meet you, the two of you, one day in Frankfurt.
We will keep you updated, and it was a pleasure for us.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take it easy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good time. Have a nice Saturday.
You too.